Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hot Corner. My name is Mike. We're going to do another Clearing the Bases episode. So in these episodes we talk about in-person signings we go to, local podcasts, local radio shows, paid signings, anything where we meet the athletes in person. So the first event I went to was called Monday Night Kickoff, and that is in a local bar in Conshohocken, and the guest this week was punter Sean Landetta. Mr. Landetta signed this promo card for me beautifully in black ink. So it's got all his stats down the side. He carries these with these. He is just a great, great dude. Will sign anything you put in front of him. I got him to sign this picture when he was a punter on the Eagles, and he put his years down below. So that's pretty sweet. For my Giants fans, TTM Mike and Chris collecting cards. That's Sean Landetta, Super Bowl champ with the New York Giants. Thought you guys would like that. And then the main reason I went was he played for the USFL Stars. And they were in Philly and Baltimore. And they won the championship in 84 and 85. And he signed that beautifully in black. So very happy to get this added to the collection. I'll show it again on the turntable when I find the turntable. Next event I went to, I showed you this, guys, in the last video. This is Chris Terrian's book. It's called Road to Redemption, and he wrote it with Wayne Fish, and it was forwarded by Craig Berube. So in the last episode I showed you To Mike, Go Flyers, Chris Terrian. Well, I met Craig Berube, and he was at Chicky and Pete's for an episode of On the Ice, and him and Brad Marsh were there. So I got him to sign that, and then Mr. Wayne Fish signed it for me as well, and he put To Mike, please enjoy the book, Go Flyers, all the best, Wayne. So knocked that out of the park, very happy. To finish that off, like I said, Brad Marsh was there. Shout out to Jay's Mix. I know you've been wanting to send some Brad Marsh stuff to me. So if you do, send it to me and I'll get it signed for you. There's a couple more shows. And like I said, I met Craig Berube, so I got him to sign that beautifully in blue ink, where he's teed up, getting ready to kick somebody's butt. The Chief. Alrighty. Next thing I went to. My local card shop does a show called This Fan's View. And their guest that month was Arkansas Fred Barnett. And he signed that beautifully in blue ink. So very happy to add that to the collection. And then I got Arkansas Fred to sign this picture of the vet where the Eagles used to play football before Lincoln Financial Field. Phillies always played there as well. As you can see, the dugout is still there. And so I just thought that it was a cool photo. And they changed up trivia, so you don't know what you're going to win anymore. But I won this Brandon Graham rookie picture when he was the first round pick. So that'll be a future giveaway. Brandon Graham. Maybe he's going to retire. I hope not. Hope he gives us one more year. But we'll see. Finally, the last event I went to, another episode of This Fan's View, and Mr. Kevin Riley was there, and he has a book called Tackling Life. He actually lost his arm to cancer. He signed that beautifully in green. So that's pretty cool. Then I got him to sign this, Philadelphia Eagles Country in silver. I can't find my stock photo with the Eagles logo. It's packed away somewhere. With Gritty probably. So couldn't get that signed. But I got Jerry Ferreri and Kevin Riley on there. The cool thing about Jerry Ferreri, I was at work and I was talking to my cooks and I was like, guys, I'm going to a show. I need to get out of here. And they were like, Jerry Ferreri's doing a show. And I said, that's the show I'm going to. And they were like, Mike, he used to be our boss. So I told him the story that 3 of his cooks were still at my current job. And he said, I'm coming in. So lo and behold, the next morning he came to my work and spent like 45 minutes with the cooks and me and just started talking and reminiscing about when he was the food and beverage director at the retirement home that I work at. So it's pretty cool that I'm a predecessor of a former NFL center for the Eagles, Jerry Ferreri. And the final thing, I won this D'Amico Ryan's 8x10 when he played for the Eagles in the trivia. So I did not have that in the collection, so I'm probably going to keep this one because he's now the coach of the Houston Texans. All right, guys. Well, that wraps up this edition of the Hot Corner. Leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. We are way over 500. We are going to do that video giveaway winners announcement probably on Thursday, and so we can get those prizes out. The last two prizes just went out from the last one. I'm a little behind, but what are you going to do? Sometimes life takes over. All right, guys. As always on the Hot Corner, I am out of here.
Out of here!